Hello and welcome to a Season 67 B1 Division League match between arfarfarf and xyrix.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
We didn't adjust the mic.
We didn't adjust the mic, that's true. I'm sorry. Is everything ruined?
It now?
Yeah, okay, hold on. Mic adjustments incoming. Alright.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. So, we got a board here.
Wait, we have to explain why we are doing commentary.
Oh, no reason. Just felt like it.
It's just a random division.
Yeah,
Totally
it's
has
fine.
Nothing to do with you.
No, definitely not.
It has all to do with me.
Well, what doesn't, really?
Fair. Okay. So, xyrix is stomping on his division mates this season, except for you.
Me?
He did not stomp on you.
No, he didn't.
He stomped on everyone else.
But I'm not even involved, so I don't know why you would bring that up.
That's true. I'm sorry. That's absolutely fair. Anyway, we're here. arfarfarf looking to score high so as to avoid demotion. xyrix looking to score some to secure promotion.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy path for xyrix to secure promotion at this point. arfarfarf is the only one who can catch him. Currently has a negative win percentage. xyrix has a very strong win percentage. So I think xyrix clinches with like 2 wins or something like that. And that's like 2 wins in this match would be sufficient, but not necessary because arfarfarf and I have to play. And if arfarfarf loses like almost any games, then xyrix will also win from that.
Right. Okay, now we can talk about the kingdom.
Right. So, do you have any thoughts about this kingdom?
I feel like practicing on it what sounds good. There's like, okay, Longship is our village. Yeah, and there's Ronin. I don't know. How do you feel about practicing Haunted Woods? I like practicing Haunted Woods, I think.
The plus buy is going to be tough to come by because it's only from scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to draw with like Longship and some of the draw cards here, but one Ronin would be nice because you can play Longships and then you can play Ronin. Although then the next turn you draw more, and maybe it's hard to like get value out of Ronin, so that's a little unclear.
Yeah, I don't super like Ronin here.
There's also crop rotation. Oh.
Sounds.
Yeah,
we can't have those.
We can't have that. We will and bearing that in mind, apologize to all of the viewers. We will commentate the rest of this match in silence.
I was not informed of this. Not me.
No, but yeah, the lack of plus buy, or not like the limited plus buy, I think is going to mean that the building is pretty limited here. You can get net gains with Cobbler. For your opponent's familiar, but that's not really very useful. But yeah, like Cobbler does mean that you can like gain stuff that you can then scrap for plus buy. I mean, technically, like if you have a silver, you scrap the silver, you can get the silver back, and you can also take a buy off of it. So that is still net gains, but it's just like very limited, like I was saying.
Yeah. And I see where you're. I see your vision, but I don't share it. I don't think it's just like I feel like, yeah.
If and when you get Haunted Woods into play, Ronin does not look great. Probably.
I don't know. I feel like maybe that was misleading, my like initial feeling when I saw the kingdom, but I would want to build to something of a practice Haunted Woods thing. I feel like
I think, well,
that would
so
be my draw.
if you do that, then you're essentially spending 3 coins now to draw. You're essentially spending 3 coins to draw 2 cards, like an expedition. Which I don't actually think is particularly good on this board.
But I wanted.
I mean, I could definitely see doing it, like, at some point. I wouldn't be what I was building around.
Okay.
I definitely... No, because you have to have the Haunted Woods in hand to play Knave. So it's 3 cards the next turn, but it's -1 card this turn.
I mean, it's 6 cards, right? Not 3.
Well, you would, if you were going to play the Haunted Woods normally, you'd get those cards.
Sure.
I mean, I guess you could say that, like, because the marginal play of Haunted Woods draws 3 cards, not 2, it is 3 cards for 3 coins. Because if you play the Haunted Woods, then that's like when you only net 2 cards.
Well, I mean, it's just like playing around villages, right? It's like I want to save the action that I would use on Haunted Woods to do.
Right, but I think
actions
are less of a premium here than the buy to buy practice. Because like you have Longship.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
In any case, right now, so arfarfarf has not invested in Familiar, which I think is interesting. I definitely would want a Familiar. Well, Xyrix has 2, but I would want Familiar.
Yeah.
Familiars on this board.
Yeah, what's up? What's up with that?
The curses are really annoying to deal with.
They are, because trashing is also pretty limited.
It is.
I will. I mean, there's Moneylender and Scrap, but like
But they're both terminal. Like they're both. Well, Scrap isn't always terminal, but it's often terminal, and Scrap is terminal if it's trashing curse, and Moneylender doesn't trash curse, and none of them trash multiple cards. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. This looks like a fine hand to fine cards to put in your hand.
Yeah. You can actually activate the guard dog here, I think.
Well, not if you discard the cards.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you do shop.
This is gonna be a practice Haunted Woods.
If you shopped the Necropolis, played the Longship, played the Moneylender, played the Haunted Woods, then you would get to.
No.
Then you would get to activate the guard dog, but no.
Sadness. I had a vision.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like, what were you even looking for? And it went by discarding those cards.
Unclear.
Yeah.
Ooh, rough. Well, we've got Haunted Woods, but rough.
Independent of all of our considerations of what building looks like here, to me, this game looks pretty over. Yeah. Just on the back of the Familiar stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really see.
How are you gonna come back from this?
Yeah.
Can practice Scrap.
True, and I would. And I guess that works well enough, but it does mean.
But
like
now
if you played the Moneylender,
Scrap.
You could afford to practice the Scrap and trash a couple curses. We don't want to trash the curses though. They're nice. They're purple. We like purple. It's a good color. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Well, there we go.
Xyrix now extremely thin, actually. Just the 1 copper left.
Oh, chooses not to trash copper. Why?
Because Moneylender.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Surely you'd keep this hand.
Eight curses in hand.
It's.
I mean, it is kind of impressive in a way that arfarfarf has been able to draw that many curses. Like that, there is something to be said for that.
Well, 2 Longships and a Longship and
Haunted Woods and Catacombs. Yeah. Okay. We've decided we don't want to keep all of the curses. I agree with this.
I thought you liked the purple.
I do like purple as a color, but I don't usually like curses in my deck, I have to admit.
What?
I know, I'm weird like that.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Oh, there was probably a reacted guard dog last turn too. Yeah, so that also contributed.
All right, we started with a 6 curse hand, I think, and then we drew other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be silver.
Yeah, it kind of needs to be, or not.
Okay.
I mean, we could just practice scrap, I guess. It's just not playing the Haunted Woods sounds painful. Oh, or practice the Haunted Woods. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you want the silver in your deck? Maybe you do. I mean, I don't think it matters at all, but like, I think this game is super duper over.
Yeah. Has been.
Yeah, there are a lot of boards where I think familiar is ignorable. It doesn't curse quickly enough, and you've got enough ability to deal with the curses that do come in. This is definitely not one of them.
Yeah.
Xyrix continuing to build rather than to green. But still only doing it with 1 scrap and no cobblers, which I think is interesting. I don't know if maybe his goal is just to get to double province, although he just bought deck control there.
He didn't buy more payload.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about that.
Maybe he just wants to have the balance, duration balance.
Maybe.
And is gonna add another gold here, or another silver, right? With the scrap, I don't think we actually need another gold.
Well, there's also the familiar to scrap. Oh, you meant... Sorry, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be worried about, like, rushing to hit double province. I'd be okay with, like, getting province and a thing, and then maybe
it's actually not
hit
enough.
double.
We do need... It's still not enough. We need another. We need more money.
I really think it's fine.
You do?
Yeah. Like, maybe just province cobbler. Okay. Or resignation, that also works.
Yeah. All right, and that has probably secured Xyrix's promotion.
It might have, yeah.
I think so.
We can take a look real quick.
Is that allowed?
It might be allowed. So Xyrix has clinched 20 wins, and arfarfarf is now at 11 losses. So yeah, it is clinched.
Congrats to Xyrix!
Yeah. Extremely strong season.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next video.
No! Alright.
Okay.
What do you think about this board?
There's a kingdom. I mean, it has villages, it has limited trashing, it has draw, limited plus buy. So I guess it's kind of similar.
No more limited trashing than last game. Yeah. Well, no, I guess it is more because there's no money under. Okay.
Yeah.
2x transport scrap. So do you want to top deck a scrap, or do you want to transport 2 scraps?
No,
or
transport and then gain scrap, and so you have 2 scraps.
Well, that wouldn't be 2 transports though.
That's true.
Yeah, not entirely clear to me, but transport coven is interesting. Arfarfarf with a messenger.
What are you messengering?
Scraps. That's very generous.
That is very generous. Why?
Because I mean, specifically because... Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I missed the turn 1 buy from Xyrix. Okay, that's what was going on. So...
okay.
Wait, arfarfarf had a 5-2 or a 2-5, but chose to open messenger for scrap. That is super generous, in my opinion. Like, I think that's super helpful for Xyrix.
I mean, I can see where they're coming from, right? When you miss out on one of the opening buys, but it's still very nice to your opponent.
I would just rather have the scrap in my deck and no messenger than give my opponent a scrap when they didn't open with one. Yeah. It's the main thing.
Just buy the hostelry, it's okay.
Feels so bad. Me neither, Cave.
We don't understand that either. Well,
Smithy Transport Coven is definitely not what I would have done. Not even because I necessarily think it's bad. I just don't think that would have been the way I would have been thinking about things. I would have wanted a scrap for sure. If your opponent's going to give you one anyway, though, I mean, it's out pretty nicely. Although I guess, did Xyrix shuffle before the messenger? That does change things. Okay, I hadn't registered that because I had missed turn 1 and thought, I don't know, wrong thing about the player order. So that does change it. The fact that the scrap didn't go into Xyrix's shuffle does make me feel better about arfarfarf's decision to messenger scrap. So I take that back a little bit.
transport stuff. How do you feel about Samurai?
I find it hard to imagine wanting to get Samurai here just because it's slow.
But in general?
Well, it's not a very good card. The thing that's going to be like there is plenty of deck control here in theory. It's just it's going to be slow to put everything together. Like the payload is not very strong. The trashing is slow. Like it's just all going to be kind of slow to come together, I think. And then on top of that, you have the Coven timer ticking, which means like at some point everything's going to come crashing down and your deck is going to completely fall apart for a while. So
what does arfarfarf have in exile? Are those all curses?
I don't think they're all curses. No, there's a Smithy.
Yeah, this just looks a little rough.
I would want second scrap on this board. A little surprised we haven't seen anybody pick one up. I do also think we might see Fool's Gold at some point, just because like that is something you don't need a lot of coins. You get your buys, you can pick up a couple Fool's Golds, and that is a way to ramp payload relatively quickly. I wouldn't want to do it like early in the game, because early in the game I'm just trying to get deck control. But at some point I think we could see that.
Oh, okay.
They have 2 Smithies in exile now?
No, they top decked a Smithy.
Oh, oops. Yeah, okay. I can't read. That's fine.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Is that a horse on the hostelry art? Like in front of the house? Is that a horse?
Yeah, would stand to reason. Yeah.
Okay. And there's a horse on
There's horses inside.
Annex.
Yes.
One at least.
There are
probably.
There is at least one horse.
Okay.
Maybe at least 2.
So just for the record, more horses than ships.
Yeah, there is a ship in transport, of course.
But only one.
Actually, there's no ships here. Okay.
Nor horses.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
So Xyrix winning the Coven like curse giving split pretty handily at this point.
Uh-huh.
It's about to get at least a little bit worse.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a lot bit.
Yeah. So not only is Xyrix ahead on that, but also we can reasonably expect him to be the first to dump curses as well.
Yes.
And that's gonna be that is a full 7.
That's rough.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a repeat almost.
Yeah.
Of last
So
game.
this looks like a good turn to buy a big hostelry for Xyrix to me.
Like a Six-Horus hostelry?
Maybe. I was thinking I want another scrap still, but we're just gonna deny hostelries. Oh, that's rude.
I like that.
Oh, and get a messenger. Oh, that's extremely rude.
That's very nice.
That's incredibly rude.
Yeah, it's like crushing your opponent's soul.
It's beginning to look a lot like Xyrix. I don't know if the typo was intentional there.
I don't know what xyrix is.
Maybe it's Christmas. It's beginning to look like Christmas is the line. So like X.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't.
Sorry, that's not my cultural sphere. Well,
this is this and you know the other thing about denying hostleries, like, is that this is the time where arfarfarf would really want to buy a big hostelry so that you could get through all those curses you're about to pick up.
Yep.
But nope.
No
Denied.
way.
I mean, does that mean you just take a province here? buys and gains a copper.
Why?
I do not know. Okay.
Annex is not triumph.
It isn't. If it was, that would be better.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe province to just like stay in the game for one more turn, but then again, what are you doing?
The problem is, I don't know. It's just all bad.
It's all sad.
Like, you're also like running up against your action limit here, so like adding more smithies or something isn't really going to help you necessarily.
Well, this is just helping Xyrix at this point.
Quite possibly, yeah. For a pile out. I don't.
Okay.
Oh,
maybe it's just a fancy resign.
Messenger smithy, right? Like,
seriously, it's just a fancy resign at this point.
Yeah, messenger for smithies just ends the game. You don't even need to dump the curses.
Stop! Like, you already win. You won. Stop. Xyrix.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's fine.
No, we have to be efficient. Okay, yeah. Everyone should play as much and
but he didn't play the messenger.
It's true. It's true.
He could have bought a province, I think.
All right.
I didn't check, but assuming he had 12 coins, he had about that much the previous turn. So,
not that you have ulterior motives here, but ideally, what would the score be?
It's moving in a direction that is pleasing.
Okay. All right. We have an exploration. We have vineyard. We have buys. We have cost reduction. We have draw. Oh, we have draw. Yeah, there's swashbuckler. It was like magnate. Whoa.
Draw. Did I do
Artisan.
this thing?
No, you didn't. This looks very nice. And receive tribute, which I guess maybe, who knows. You could potentially activate through Artisan if you wanted to, but then
also buys from Tiara and Mining Road.
Yeah, but we'll see if it's ever gonna be relevant in the sense of, are you gonna have like a monothematic deck that will let you buy 3 differently named action cards that
actually,
you don't have?
The most likely way that Receive Tribute becomes relevant is Pixie. You Pixie for like Earth's Gift, Swamp's Gift, or Mountain's Gift, and then if you have enough to buy like Pixie Receive Tribute, if you have like 7 coins, you buy Pixie Receive Tribute, and then you're like Artisan Lost City Highway or something.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I agree. It looks strong, and we're
Tiara,
off to the races.
yes, goading the tiara-ing the goat is really nice.
Mhm.
Xyrix goes for Pixie, arfarfarf goes for silver.
Why? Because we want to hit an artisan?
Maybe.
Oh, I guess that's what arfarfarf is thinking about now, right? Do we tiara the goat or do we tiara the silver to hit artisan?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Artisan's pretty good. So is trashing. It's like,
Yeah,
it's tough.
I'd be.
Getting to top deck 2 pixies is pretty nice too. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, you at least hit 5 here, Xyrix, if you take this. Like, I think you should take it. You could choose not to trash 1 card and take an artisan.
You could. This is receive tribute, isn't it?
If you buy a copper.
Yes. If you buy 3 coppers.
Oh yeah, you're right. This isn't. This is Forest Gift, not. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Fine. Fine. I mean, okay, Xyrix chose not to trash with goat, so I expect this is not in fact receive tribute. Which I guess is fair, because 3 coppers is a lot of coppers.
Yeah.
That you would add to your deck, but I like it.
This didn't accomplish anything except trash 1 less. What do you mean? If Xyrix buys Artisan, then the Pixie enabled.
I don't think Cave is in the chat.
Want those wisps? Wisps are really good on this board. It's true.
Yeah. Wispy. Well, maybe arfarfarf.
Well, okay. If we are
That's
taking
lucky.
3 pixies, then Cave is correct that trashing the 1 pixie didn't really accomplish anything, except for denying a copper trash. So I agree with that critique. I just don't think I would have bought triple pixie with the 6 coins.
Oh. Xyrix is gonna get wisps, I think. Is it time for highway velocity something?
I would think so. I would probably. Well, you do have a TR in your deck. I'd probably take highway first. I don't feel comfortable buying Lost City right now. It's just like drawing your opponent a card right now is potentially really valuable for them, like really valuable for them. If it like enables them to hit like a receive tribute thing or something like that, it's huge. Like I couldn't do it. Seize gift. Seize the Seas gift.
Ooh.
Oh, not quite what we were looking for.
Wisps still in the mix. Didn't find the goat. Are we gonna ultimately want vineyards here, or are the piles gonna melt away too quickly?
Vineyards don't play nicely with highways, so I think I think probably not on the vineyards. Or artisan. Like it just like all of the gains don't really work well with it, so I mean I could see vineyards being gained at some point. Oh boy.
There we go. Oh, this is
and
nice.
We can receive tribute, and we can tiara the goat. Oh man.
Sweet.
Oh man.
Sweet. Come on, do it. You can even pixie receive tribute.
Well, you have to, right? That's how you get the third gain before you buy Receive Tribute.
You could buy a copper. You don't have
Okay, that's
to.
true. You could buy a copper, but why would
But
you?
Pixie is better, yeah.
Pixie Highway, no, Cave. Pixie receive
tribute.
Come on, Cave.
We yell into the void.
Get it together, Cave.
And then we take Highway. Highway, Lost City. Artisan. No Lost City? Yes, Lost City.
Yes, Highway, Lost City, Artisan. What?
Ah!
What?
No!
No! Oh, no.
Cheapy, cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheapy, cheap.
Man.
Yeah, that was
tragic.
Yeah.
That was like the whole, like a huge part of the reason to go in hard for Pixies is to get Swamp's Gift and then use it to get Receive Tribute. I mean, it doesn't have to be Swamps, but Swamps and Mountains are the best way to do it, but Pixies are better
xyrix
than
is
Silvers.
gonna do it.
So...
Oh, and can't because no plus buy.
Nope.
Ah.
I'm surprised you took the Mountains Gift, actually.
This is a farce.
The thing is, Nave, that's like a lot of the times it's bad, so then people ignore it.
We have to stop. Can't. It's over, as JSH would say.
It's so over. We're so not back. You just empty the Pixies here?
Yeah, why not get 2 more wisps?
Well, I don't know that you will, but the possibility exists.
How many Pixies are in the draft?
A lot. 6.
Okay.
I've definitely actually bought Receive Tribute useful. I bought Receive Tribute 2 or 3 times just in my Rising Sun mix match with NPMT the other day.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it's like so prominent. Like it's so like prominent on my mind right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I make this work?
Well, and I've watched a couple of Aku's matches where he did similar things with Receive Tribute, and yeah, it's definitely not like generically strong by any means, but it has its moments.
It's niche, but in its niche, it's wonderful.
So we get a second tiara. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. You see, the Earth's Gift can also set you up, but the problem, of course, is that you have to discard 2 of your treasures, so you're a lot less likely to be able to afford the Receive Tribute thing.
Now we're going.
It might well have been.
I can see it now. Come on. Come on. This is gonna be the Receive Tribute. I can see it.
Is it? How are you hitting?
Oh, you artisan
5
for a silver. Or okay, it's not.
Oh, that's true. You could just take 1 boon and then, or 1 thing and then buy. No, but you don't have enough buys. You still can't do it. You needed either another buy.
No, this is it. Yeah.
Oh, right. The artisan gained a card. Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Xyrix has redeemed them.
Lost City on top. Highway on top.
Beautiful.
Swashbuckler on top.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You can even activate the swashy.
Yep.
We love to see it.
That's right.
Artisan, highway.
I think it's got to be highway. You can top deck the swashbuckler.
Yeah. Or the wisp.
Mm-hmm. I think I would top deck the swashbuckler.
Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Because you play the highway anyway. So.
Good point. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that.
That's why there's 2 of us.
Oh. Second tiara is Wait, why are you not tiaraing the tiara? That's like just better. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but it is
this turn, but
it is just you get an extra buy. It's just generically
sure,
better.
but like here,
it probably doesn't matter, but you should still do it. Like just because like you
have to train yourself.
Yeah,
to, like always do
just
it.
don't.
Okay.
Don't like get yourself into a bad habit. Yeah.
Highway. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Do we not want to?
By the way, a second silver.
Like there's no reason to buy receive tribute now. Like you don't want any of the cards that you don't already have in play.
Correct.
So don't.
Yeah.
Don't receive tribute here.
I just want to point out that second tiara, which was purchased last turn for the cost of a coffer, is worse here than a silver would have been.
Okay. No.
So they would have been able to buy. They would have been able to buy. Like if they'd had a silver instead and the coffer, they would have been able to buy like 2 highways here with the like after buying the pixie.
Xyrix just like automatically was like
no that wasn't denied, that was canceled. They retracted the undo request.
Okay.
Oh, and now they're realizing they can just trash the copper. But yeah, with like so 7 coins, no, they're 2 coins short of being able to buy.
No, we're still doing it. No, you want it. Highway. Sorry.
I do find that odd. And now, like, yeah, we maybe don't have plus actions.
Oh, beautiful.
For the terminals we just added.
Here we go. Yeah, that was not the... That was not the point in time where you wanted to receive tribute. I feel like you want to receive tribute once, and that would have been the turn before.
What does Xyrix have down there? Goat, I guess. And then...
maybe another copper.
Maybe another pixie? That was the last pixie. I think it's a pixie.
Okay.
So, do you care?
Velocity.
Well, that's the question. Is like, how much do you care about drawing the goat?
Yeah.
And you do get to double trash here, so it is definitely nice.
I mean, coming off a Flames gift for sure.
I think this should just be
double highway.
Double highway, yeah. I mean, you are going to need to add more buys, but you can do that with Artisan and without having to add the stop cards up front. Oh no, wait, there's a pixie in play. Oh, then maybe it's just another copper.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but it's like, it's probably a copper. Why? What else would we consider here? Second tiara?
I would
highway?
Definitely take highway, and then if I want a tiara, I'll gain it with Artisan. Just because, again, like it's a stop card.
Yeah.
I want to gain the non-stop cards now and make sure that I draw. Well, this is
yeah. I mean, this could still be a received tribute. I feel like here it's not super
that
but now it can't.
Well, it couldn't have really, like, if you discarded those two.
No, you just discard
treasures.
one. You only need to discard one. Discard the copper.
And then gain a tiara?
Gain
yes, yeah.
tiara or silver. Top deck Bosch Swackler.
Bosch Swackler.
Bosch
Yeah.
Swackler.
Or Bosch Swackler, depending on your preference.
Mm-hmm.
Too early for vineyard? Yes.
Well, you don't want any vineyards at all, right?
Not particularly, but I also just like you got to be competing for like the highway stuff. I don't like taking a vineyard now. It just doesn't like seem correct to me at all. Even if you wanted to go for vineyards.
I'm not completely convinced that you don't go for vineyards at all, but we'll see.
I think like at some point it is likely that somebody will have an artisan gain a potion and get a vineyard or two. But I don't think you're building.
Yeah, Nave, I'm with you. I share these dreams and hopes for the future of this country.
Oh.
But like first
Excess
I want another
cities.
artisan.
Oh,
thank you.
Here you go.
Beautiful. Why not top deck the Lost City?
I think the plan is to gain another artisan.
And then top deck what?
Lost City, maybe. I mean, if you're going to gain another Lost City, you could also just top deck that.
If you get another artisan here, you have to top.
Yeah. You'd have to. Yes, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I think if you're planning to gain a Lost City here, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, but that's not what we're planning. Interesting. Not what I expected.
No, it's not. I agree. Maybe we want to like gain another tiara.
I mean, I guess Xyrix was low on buys, and yeah, this is like pumping up the econ, so it's not bad.
Pump it up. As a like very unrelated #1 song in 19 whenever it was.
88, 89. Belgian techno smash hit "Pump Up the Jam"
by who?
Oh, I don't remember. I just I always mention that it's Belgian.
That's true. Okay.
If anybody's confused right now, just go check out Conk on Earth, which is an amazing television series.
Mm-hmm. On Netflix.
Mm-hmm. So
okay.
In the end, Xyrix did top deck a couple Lost Cities and a highway, and to my mind is
going to
comfortably in the lead here. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, he probably can win. I mean, it does depend. Like, if arfarfarf scores enough, maybe not, but difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, arfarfarf could, in theory, get quite a few vineyards all at once. Like, so this is where this starts to come into play, right? Is like if you're losing and you need to score some points, you could, like. You got the mining road, right? So you can.
Oh, and we got
artisan for potion. You can like artisan for potion, and then like buy tiara, and then tiara the potion, and then like you buy or something along those lines. Anyway.
I think that's what you should have done.
Yeah, I guess the thing now. So yeah, you kind of have to get the potion with artisan if you want to get multiple vineyards while doing anything else. Well, maybe not. I guess you can just you have enough discounting. You can just buy some potions and then buy some vineyards. Just like the tiara thing is what I was thinking about, and the tiara gives you the buyback. But maybe this is all just fine. Right?
Do you pick up another tiara here? Was the mining road in play, or do you not bother?
I don't think it does a whole lot.
Well, you get one more coin.
Yeah, but you're more buy limited than coin limited here anyway. I mean, I guess that's the reason to get a tiara is because the tiara gives you the buyback. Like if you just want buys for next turn, but for this turn it doesn't. Like I don't think it does too much. Anyway, you could go like province, potion, vineyard, or something like that. You don't need another tiara to make that work, and you can trash your copper, and so not stuffing too many stop cards into the deck. You could go province, potion, vineyard. Oh, maybe not, because they didn't use the mining road effect yet, right? Oh, and they only have one mining road.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the other reason you needed to have the tiara available for the multi-potion thing. Well. Okay, so you can't do that. You could do...
What?
Oh, they might just be planning to go double province.
Yeah. I guess.
It does mean you have 2 buys that you're not really taking advantage of, which is unfortunate.
True.
Yeah, I don't really see this ending in success for arfarfarf. I think for one thing, I'm not sure that xyrix won't just be able to pile provinces with the 3 artisans.
2 artisans.
Oh, arfarfarf gained another one. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not then. Maybe not. Gain like empty piles and get like 2 provinces in an estate though, or 2 provinces in a duchy or whatever doesn't seem necessarily that hard, especially if you buy another highway. That's scary.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. I think you should have done double province here.
The 2 root sellers Iris is suggesting, I think those, unfortunately, like that the debt is going to be really hard to pay off.
Yeah.
And it's not entirely clear that you need the draw, right? It's like mostly the issue that arfarfarf is running into is terminal space, not necessarily draw. You don't have to play them. Well, yes, but then they're not helping you.
It's for the vineyards,
Well, like, there is actually something to that, but
money in the bank.
But if you don't actually have any vineyards
money,
it's still
future money in the bank.
Anyway, I think xyrix should be able to find a win here.
Yeah. Ooh, well,
that helps. Yeah. That definitely helps.
Boom, baby.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay. What does a win look like?
Well,
you just get these 2 highways. Do you get highway tiara?
Gaining 2 highways. Oh. Is that, I mean, I guess, well, the provinces are more expensive, so maybe that does make more sense anyway. And now
I mean, now it's
double
there
and triple
already. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking way too difficult.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and we're really optimizing here.
Make sure you don't trash your provinces. And it's very very important to top deck all of this. It's true.
But we could have bought 2 more provinces.
It's true. I'm not mad.
Those points might have come in handy in the next game. You never know.
But you do.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Xyrix is still xyrixing out.
Xyrixing up, out, and many
beyond
other directions as well. I don't doubt. All right, so we've got
clashes.
Yes.
Alice, always very important.
A Clash's Kingdom like this, I would not be surprised if that was actually relevant.
Yeah, so coins important. Oh, what do you do here? It's kind of
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the word for it.
I didn't want to say it.
No
want to be mean.
No plus actions.
No draw. Ugh.
Well, there's battle plan and there's warlord.
Yeah.
There's always draw with clashes, but not necessarily very much.
Ooh, I don't like.
There is plus actions, but I think maybe I said there wasn't plus actions. There is plus actions. There's coin of the realm, but it doesn't.
Yeah, coin. Like I said, you want the coins.
It's not. Like, I don't know. It's still quite weak. Xyrix goes for Blockade. I mean, Blockade's good. Definitely do some stuff with that.
Well, you want to blockade the battle plan.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it.
So whoever well, there you go.
Arfarfarf should probably take battle plan here for multiple reasons.
Yeah. Do it.
And then Xyrix is going to blockade them.
Yes. Should you
blockade one and buy the other one?
Should you still buy a battle plan as arfarfarf? Take the curse, but just like have the battle plan.
Interesting question. I mean, it might depend on whether you draw your own blockade, right? You could also blockade it.
Fair, yeah.
First, they have to decide to buy it, and they did not. And I do not like that decision.
No.
And imagine if this hand had a battle plan in it. Oh,
that's wild.
That's very surprising. Yeah.
That's so unexpected.
Yeah.
Surely you blockade the battle plan. Yeah, okay. And go for the coin.
Xyrix can still end up with 3 battle plans, though. It's just he's going to have to take a curse for it now, where he wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah.
But he can, this turn, he can blockade battle plan, and he's going to have to take 2 curses for it. Yeah, I disagree with this choice.
Yes. What?
Ordinarily blockading
Fishmonger, why?
Fishmonger's fine. Ordinarily blockading blockade, is with your first blockade play is quite good, but here I really think it should be battle plan.
That's a lot of curses.
It is. I mean, Arfarfarf already played blockade, so Arfarfarf isn't going to get 2 more blockade or battle plans this turn. So like you could just let it go, Xyrix, and like take another one next turn and not take a curse, and that's seems to be what he's going to do.
This is interesting to me. I feel like this is not even like I'm not thinking about this. Like I want at least 2 battle plans. What?
Yeah, I mean, I want as many battle plans as I can get because A, it's most of the draw on the board.
Yeah.
B, there are other attacks to pair it with than just like Warlord and Archer. So like it's reasonably likely to go off. C, like it's a limited resource. And D, your opponent is not that likely to play Warlord consistently. So even if you have like the excess battle plan, you're like, oh, but how good is that? Well, I actually think it's pretty good. So also your deck isn't going to be consistent enough that you're going to find all 3 of them anyway. So yeah, I would have definitely prioritized them, but that is not how they've played it.
No, it's okay. This is fine. It's fine.
Maybe.
We're fine.
Remains to be seen.
I'm fine. I don't know. Blockade. Could also blockade guide. Blockade another blockade. Okay, coin.
I would coin. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I would take guide or blockade guide. That is because you can buy the coin anyway. I mean, I guess if you think it's important to get the coin onto your map, maybe it is. No, you're not gonna have time for that to matter. Yeah, I don't know. Rotating to Warlord when you don't have 5 is also surprising to me.
Yeah, it's risky. Bold move.
Arfarfarf could get a warlord here.
How?
By playing
Fishmonger. Yeah. Chooses not to.
Yeah, which...
Is that correct?
I don't think so. I mean, you don't want the Fishmonger in your next hand.
And you want a warlord.
And you want a warlord. so yeah,
that's good. Two
I would
good
have played the
reasons.
Fishmonger, but...
Huh.
I mean, it is nice to get your guide into play.
Yeah.
Did I say guide? I meant blockade. It's nice to get your blockade into play.
You did say guide, and I was like, sure, next turn, I guess.
Oh, we're changing our minds.
Come on, you want to play that fishmonger? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is what we want to do. Okay.
And now Xyrix
misses
still
Warlord.
Can't hit 5.
And chooses not to rotate the pile.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, from his perspective, it might be like, okay, now my opponent already has one, so I don't want to be in a situation where like they have one and I have none. It's better to like risk that they get another one to let myself have another crack at it. But then this turn doesn't look like it's.
Well, should arfarfarf? Okay. Should they have done that?
I like arfarfarf rotating off of it. Yeah, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I just don't think it made sense for Xyrix to rotate to it in the first place. But
yeah,
as Xyrix, I think I mean, if you rotate off of it, then there's arfarfarf should have a battle plan coming up. So then you risk that arfarfarf like takes the other 2 battle plans. So it's kind of all bad at that point, I think. I mean, that's totally what would have happened too, right? You've got blockade and 3 coins, so it would have been.
Does arfarfarf have a guide down or a coin? A coin, right? So could play both of these blockades. Should play both of these blockades. Could blockade for blockade and then.
Well, you want it. The one thing is you want to play the fishmonger, so I guess actually might as well play the blockade as well. Yeah.
Could blockade for coin.
I would have wanted to get another coin, but I guess you can do that right now.
True.
Yeah, on the whole, I would say this is looking pretty good for arfarfarf. Oops, no warlords to be gained with these 7 coins.
Could gain a territory value.
Oh, the Xyrix classic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think Xyrix had the opportunity to be in control of that game and did not execute on it.
Which is fine.
Now, on this board, I can already tell you up front that both players have made a huge mistake.
Twale!
Because they haven't banned Swindler.
It's okay. You can do this.
It's not.
We'll get through this together. Did you see Trail?
I did.
How wonderful is Trail?
It's pretty good.
Right? You can discard it with Guide, with Friendly. You can gain it with Armory or with Camel Train. You can
with Friendly.
Swindly. Like your opponent's Swindler can not trash it. Beautiful. I love it. Trail is a good card.
It is a good card.
I don't know if I've ever told you.
No.
But Trail is probably my favorite card in the Dominion.
Yes, this is exciting
news. Riveting.
Yeah.
Do you want me to talk more about Trail and my love for it?
Why don't you give me like about 15 minutes to think about the answer to that question?
Okay.
So in the meantime,
yes.
What are we opening here and what are we trying to do?
Apart from Gaining all the trails, you mean?
I mean, you do actually, like, trail is the only draw here, right? Oh, monkey. Never mind. Okay. I still want trails, though.
Of course.
But it, yeah, the guide trail thing is potentially substantial draw.
Oh, trail isn't friendly. Oh, now I see it now. Sorry.
Yeah, I was confused. Also, that's during cleanup, so I don't think you would actually get to play the trail. So it doesn't. Trail being friendly isn't any better than anything else.
Fine. Okay. Would you go armory over camel train?
Yes.
Why?
Because you can gain trails.
Oh, camel train is not. That's exiling.
It's exiling.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, when you discard the trail from exile, you do get to play it. So there's still value to that.
But it's delayed.
Right. It is. This looks like a good turn to go on a mission to me. Gain a trail. Well, you could gain another monkey.
But then when you mission,
You can play the monkey.
are you gonna draw both of your monkeys?
Maybe. Maybe not. If you top deck a monkey, you're guaranteed to be able to play a monkey.
Sure. What about gold mine? You could get a gold and play a monkey.
Gold mine.
Hell yeah.
I don't
Oh wait.
understand.
No, I know how armory works, I swear. Never mind.
I was also thinking, I forgot that the trail would still draw another card. It's not like the armory top deck. It doesn't mean the trail draws itself or something like that. So yeah, I think this makes more sense because you've only got 6 cards there. So
no, but like you don't have to play the trail. I thought you just top deck the trail. You don't play it. So you don't draw
it.
Why? Why would you?
Because now you drew another card. Is it just a junk card that you didn't want to see anyway?
I mean, it doesn't super matter, right? If you play the trail now or on your mission turn, if you want a mission.
Yeah, no, that's true. But there's no value in the coin next turn anyway. Regardless, I would like mission here to get the monkey in play.
Okay.
I do see like the point about gold mine, like you can use mission to pay off debt, but that seems something to worry about later. I have more debt control. Also, maybe I just don't want to be gaining gold anyway. Like actual mine, trashing my coppers into treasures might be preferable here, given, I mean, you probably want 1 gold mine for a buy, but other than that, I don't want to be adding the additional stop cards.
Xyrix has to come back to the tab when it's doing other stuff.
Maybe. Mission again, I think. Get to the armory.
And then get what? Another monkey?
Maybe.
A friendly guide? I mean, that was nice for Xyrix.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really... Just buying the trail there doesn't do a whole lot, but... Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, with just having the trails in the deck doesn't really accomplish much until you get the guides, so I'm not sure I understand that. So what are we doing?
We're thinking hard.
Xyrix has got a monkey on top.
So should mission.
Another armory. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Enough for mission.
Yep. Mission, get another monkey in play. Why are we just buying trail? Don't understand.
I do not know.
Like is it just having them in your deck really isn't anything special without guide?
It should guide here.
Yeah. Surely.
What?
I mean, I don't know. I guess you do want the second monkey, but alright, well, Xyrix has got some villages now, so got some terminal space to work with these armories, so that's nice.
That is nice. Do you think this is gonna be like a wild armory pile out situation?
I don't think there's the draw for that to go super crazy, because like while monkey can draw a lot of cards, like you're not going to want to draw your opponent a lot of cards, so I think they're be more judicious than that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good point. So you're your mission, and then you armory for another trail and player monkey.
Yeah. I mean, Xyrix doesn't have a monkey in play, so why not?
You play the trail.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can get a guide here. Oh, you can't because it's mission.
Nope.
I do know how this works, I swear.
That's good. Now you can get a guide. Finally.
Yay! I did not keep track of the trail split.
Yeah, I don't think it's super critical anyway. Okay, so Xyrix chooses not to mission there, which I guess makes sense because like he already has a monkey in play. Although I kind of wanted to find armory and armory a guide rather than just buying one, but well, now we can gain a non-trail card with armory and do stuff. Okay. Another monkey. Makes sense.
Sure.
Wait, we're not playing the guide. What? What?
I don't understand.
I super don't understand. Like,
isn't that like the whole?
Oh, you want friendly?
Okay.
But I don't think that's worth it.
See?
Oh, that feels like being able to actually utilize the guide seems more important to me than gaining another one. You can do that with armory anyway. Friendly, I don't know. Doesn't seem that important to me. Whoa.
Value. Shouldn't this have been another guide?
Why did they get to react with so many trails?
Because they had so many trails in hand.
Oh, they did have. Oh, I didn't see that they had drawn so many in Xyrix's turn. Okay, yeah.
Shouldn't this have been a guide, not a trail?
Yes, I would think so. You want to get another one down.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Or
could
maybe you mission.
but like why? Like what's your goal in doing that? Like question. And that feels like just a denial play, which I don't love. Like I think that just doesn't seem that important to me to deny trails.
Yeah. So what's the third pile gonna be?
Guide or village, I guess, or castles.
Xyrix is just going on the monkey denial now.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, arfarfarf doesn't have a village yet, right?
Correct. Other than guiding a million trails.
Yeah.
I think this is just play monkey by guide. I don't think I want to mess around with mission at this point.
No.
No, it just seems like
Got armory for village.
What's the upside of like you want another guide down. You don't need a village next turn because you will have the ability to guide. Well, maybe. I guess you do have 5 cards down there, but you're gonna play a monkey, so you're gonna trigger a shuffle. I don't know. I don't want to not have a monkey in play is maybe the way to put it. What's in those 5 cards? Some coppers in the state. Okay, another trail. We go for the humble castle. So we don't have a second guide.
We do not.
That's.
I mean, we can get one with our.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
What is?
I think he's considering using the friendly on this guide, which now that there's one on the mat already seems a lot more reasonable to me.
I also consider I'm playing.
Yep.
But
well, I mean, you don't.
Another monkey.
Yeah. Well, we really have another village, right? Because you can't. Oh, or a treasure, sure. Gold mine.
Ooh,
okay. Interesting. So going for the gold mine for +5, presumably. We'll see whether he actually gains any gold off of it.
Surely you toss this.
Yeah. Although,
do we not?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like I hadn't considered the aspect of the monkey interaction.
Oh,
where, like,
we don't.
That seems crazy.
Wait.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider the part of the interaction where the cards you draw on your opponent's turn, like, you don't get value out of that except insofar as you draw trails when you use your guide. So that is fortunate, but I mean, I guess this is okay. Like, we found monkey and we found 5 coins, so we can still like play the monkey and buy a useful card. I just do think it's very odd not to call guide there.
Maybe our stat that enough trail density could be higher.
I think it was enough. Like, it was enough to give you plus actions. And
I agree. I don't know. I'm trying.
It wasn't like you were discarding your monkey or something that you really needed like that. Okay, we're really going hard for castles now, not worrying about getting a monkey into play, which seems potentially dangerous. Xyrix might be able to make a lot of, like, get a lot of value out of arfarfarf having no monkey in play. We shall see.
We shall. So the 15 minutes are up.
Are they really?
They are, yeah.
Incredible.
What's your answer?
What's the question?
If you would
Something
like
about...
me to talk more about my love for trail.
I think
it's gonna be Hanukkah.
I think we should poll the viewers.
You're so rude.
Well, it's, you know, it's...
You didn't need 15 minutes to come up with that. Can't deal with this.
I'm just not very smart. You have to understand.
Oh,
my brain moves very slowly.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't realize that Xyrix still left the castles untouched. So.
Like on this haunted castle.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, Xyrix does have a guide down, so that's not really hurting him. That's the one thing. Like, if anything, it might be helping him. Like, I mean, we can see the hand, but arfarfarf can't. From arfarfarf's perspective, it's like,
yeah,
you top deck a couple cards and then oh, you could draw them back up from monkey though. So maybe that's just all upside actually for arfarfarf too. Well, anyway, arfarfarf still doesn't have a monkey in play.
It's true, and it doesn't have a guide down.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've only ever got the one guide. That's
true.
So crazy.
It's true.
You have all these trails. Oh,
Swindler.
no.
What if you had trail?
Well, you give them extra armories? So, why do we want these golds? Do we expect to be drawing enough for that to be good? I'm still wondering about, like, you want to do stuff with treasures, like, wouldn't you be better off with mine?
Could be. Could. Okay.
Nice hand for arfarfarf.
As in denying Xyrix the monkey draw?
Sure, yes. Exactly what I meant.
Ooh.
What do you give him? Silver? I think silver. Maybe. The debt payoff thing is nice. I will say that.
It is, yeah. I wonder. I mean, we'll have to see if Xyrix deck comes together in time to win the game.
Yeah. I mean, the piles are getting low.
They are. Nice. Get down to treasure crumbling. Opulence. You own everything.
I mean, there's no way you're not doing that, right?
I wouldn't think so. But then do you mission? Or not?
That's a good question.
Or buy another monkey?
Wouldn't buy a monkey.
Wasn't that the last monkey that...
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about the Swindler. Yeah. Well, you'd still rather gain that with Armory, but just because you'll access it faster.
What do you want to buy?
I think Mission is reasonable. I think you want to help you get back to the monkey you currently have faster, or find your Armory and gain another monkey. Also gets you back to the small castle faster. So yeah, I like mission. Also doesn't by itself doesn't draw Xyrix a card. Which is or 2 cards actually.
Mm.
Oh.
An effort was made.
Yeah. Oh, we're really going for the Swindler stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is gonna be a nice guide turn for arfarfarf, potentially. Nice. I love it. Beautiful. Well, that's your only monkey.
Guide when
Yeah.
You've got your only monkey and your armory. Not sure.
We do.
So that's a lot of points for arfarfarf.
That is a lot of points.
Xyrix has got a ways to go to make that up.
What's the King's Castle worth by itself? Like
well,
if Xyrix bought the King's Castle?
Oh, 2 points.
2 points!
Oh, but it's worth 13 to arfarfarf, I believe. Because arfarfarf has
all the others except for the Crumbler.
Would have 6 castles, right? 2 in the trash. This would be the 6th. And it's also there's also a point for Humble Castle. Ooh, rough. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wait, why is there still 2? Oh, thanks, game. Oh wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, why? With that? What?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly was going on there.
Me either. Yeah, confusing.
Well, this is... What is this for arfarfarf? Mission or...
I think so. You want to get something in play.
Yeah.
And Xyrix can't catch you. Even on double province.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't, it's gonna be hard for arfarfarf to close this game out with their deck. So I'm wondering if they're meant to take, yeah, like, do something like that. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough,
rough endgame.
For Xyrix, yeah.
For both of them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, right. I meant Xyrix's deck was like working, and then like.
Do you take province here as arfarfarf? I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just, yes, I think so. What would? Oh, like you just want to lower piles?
Apparently, is that wise?
I'm not sure. I mean, you do need to get that King's Castle, which is not necessarily going to be easy.
Yeah.
Duchy becomes mine. Pawn to castle becomes gold.
Yeah.
Those are some hits.
Sure are.
But what do you buy? Oh wait, is this
mission?
Not mission. Okay, yeah, mission. Okay. Oh, or not. I understand that. Well, we're very close to that pile out now.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, okay. Yeah, just getting that King's
Wow.
Castle is going to be tough. And the small castle's in
Yep.
the trash. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
arfarfarf has to hit 10 to end the game.
Yeah.
Or get 3 villages.
And that's gonna be like opulent and enough green cards, and that's
Ooh.
a tall order. Surely you guide. Don't
This
you?
is... Thanks.
I mean, if you hit your second armory, then that's a win right there. But do you? Oh no,
Well,
it's
you need
not
2
because you don't have.
armories.
Yeah, and you don't have. Yeah, that's why I mean second armory. But you don't have enough actions anyway, so.
Well, you would. The trails are going to give you the actions. Well,
That's a duchy.
is it? Or is it a village? No, it's got to be a duchy at this point.
Oh,
Xyrix
it's
is too
gotta
close.
be. Yeah.
Yeah. The Swindler hits started to come online. And
Or do you mission?
No,
because that's your only monkey.
Yeah.
Oh no,
you're
well, I
not-
mean you bought some monkeys, but yeah.
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
the real problem with missioning is that like you're realistically not going to be able to like empty piles anyway. So another rough turn for Xyrix, not enough to... Oh, okay, guide. Never mind.
Okay, find those swindlers.
Oof.
Or guide again. Or guide again. Oh, that was okay. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay.
Mission.
Mission to the rescue.
Oh my gosh, this is so intense.
It is very intense, for sure.
Wait.
Oh, not swindling.
Wait.
Okay. Swindling?
Why?
Just guard.
But scared of what?
Unclear.
Oh, did he just not have an... No, he had an action.
Yeah.
He could have played the Swindler.
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
I don't know.
There's nothing you can hit that's going to just end the game.
Spiders?
Right? I mean, you could end up lowering armories, but I don't think that is necessarily a problem. Like, it's not worse off than the villages, and if you hit a 3, you can just give a silver.
Yeah, I agree.
I
know.
don't understand.
It is not clear.
And if you hit a castle, like, it could potentially be huge.
Arf, gonna get double village here. Or mine copper to silver go into mission turn.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, I think
It's really scary.
I would take the double village as arf, but Xyrix does have a monkey in play, so like that also makes it scary.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so
It's very tense, yeah. Nail biter.
Yeah. Incidentally, I think maybe I would do silver to gold over copper to silver. For what it's worth. Just because in terms of like if it gets swindled. I'd rather have a gold get swindled because it just turns into a gold again.
Fair.
Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Ooh,
Oh.
brutal. And arfarfarf has enough to close it out.
That was so intense.
I do wonder about that non-swindler play. Like, who knows what that would have hit? You know?
Yeah, that could have been
Very confused.
Yeah. I wonder what the rationale was.
All
right.
The other thing I'm wondering there is like, I don't know. Like Xyrix had a lot more monkeys, and I don't know that you wouldn't just be able to win like sort of normally, like without messing with all the swindler stuff.
Okay. Whoa. What did Xyrix ever do to you?
I think I hit the button, but I'm gonna hit it again in case
I don't think you did.
Okay. So what do you think about this one? Our last game of the match.
It's true. There's a lot of treasures. What do I think of this? I don't know. Well, there's no real trashing. I mean,
Sure.
there's very limited trashing and carpenter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I want all the lost cities and merchant guilds and
Yeah. I don't.
dungeons.
I'm really surprised by the Baker open.
Me too. I don't know. It's Miser. I don't really have a feeling for when Miser is too slow.
This might be a kingdom where Miser is playable.
Okay.
Might.
So you would not have open Baker? I mean, Xyrix is probably...
Lost City is only
like
drawn if
Baker
Miser
dungeon.
is used. What? How is that true? That's not how that works. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was saying for Zerg, it's Baker Dungeon, right? And then
I assume so.
I would say arfarfarf probably Lost City Dungeon.
I wouldn't open Lost City. That triggers a shuffle where Xyrix gets to, like 2 estates miss the shuffle. I mean, okay, arfarfarf also going into Baker. Fascinating.
Baker Dungeon. Here we go.
I think I. Oh, okay. Xyrix does get a Miser. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I would play with Miser here. I mean, the alternative is you open probably Baron and like Baron Dungeon, and you put Lost Cities and Merchant Guilds into your deck, but you don't expect to like get all of it together. You just figure you're gonna like get like value out of having enough concentration. If you think that goes faster than the Miser stuff does, but I'm not convinced that it does. Like the dungeons will definitely help the Miser thing go faster. Oh, Salty Earth is a good point, actually. That does lean things away from Miser. I think this should be another dungeon. Yeah.
Xerix agrees. Oh, arfarfarf not heading for the Miser deck.
Well, we don't know that, but yeah, they haven't so far.
Could get a Miser here.
Yeah. Tools isn't exactly a card you pick up if you're looking to, like, I want to say...
Third dungeon?
I would think that Tools is best in a deck that is playing with Miser. That's what I want to say. I am surprised by the silver pickup. I guess maybe the idea is that you are going to need some money while you're stowing away the coppers with Miser, but I don't know. Not that much.
To me, it looks like arfarfarf is not pursuing the Miser line, so this is fun. You see it?
Yeah, I agree that if you were going to do it, you'd have done it already. Oh, sorry?
No. Just like, yeah, it's fun seeing different strategies in play.
If arfarfarf wants to take a more aggressive line, and I'm not sure if that's what they have in mind, but I think they need to pick up some plus buy. Baron, Merchant Guild, but something. You just, like, you know, that Chad has been talking about Salty Earth, and you really, like, if you're going to go that route, you really, really, really want to have some plus buy to give you some flexibility about, like, doing, like, a multi-salt turn and that sort of thing. But it looks like they're just storing up coffers, essentially.
That is what it looks like, yeah.
I mean,
you could pick up a Merchant Guild here.
Yeah, you could, but I don't. In and of itself, I don't think just storing up coffers is particularly good. because like you're not like they haven't added any draw to their deck. They haven't done anything, so it's never gonna. It's not like it's ever gonna come together in like a big turn. All right. Well, there's the plus buy.
Another lost city.
I imagine so. Yeah. Maybe 2 more.
Maybe.
Another miser.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's already 3 coppers.
Yeah.
An exile. That's nice. Oh, not an exile, but yeah.
Close enough.
Copper heaven.
Same concept.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nice to hit the merchant guild immediately here for arfarfarf.
Yeah. Could gain another merchant guild and lost city and maybe 2 lost cities. What? What?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what this deck was aiming to do.
No lost cities.
Yeah, just the one terminal.
I don't know about that.
I am definitely rooting. Yeah. I think right. You do need to move quickly because the miser deck is going to have a much bigger ramp. I'm definitely rooting for the miser deck, or I would be even if I didn't have other reasons to. Oh, perfect.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
You do need to be careful. So arfarfarf only has still only has the 2 buys in their deck. So they only have so much reach. But like they're always going to be able to like take 2 provinces if they find their merchant guild. Though they're not going to find their merchant guild every time.
Correct.
They could take another merchant guild
I
here.
want it too.
They do not. This is coming together for Xyrix.
Yeah, how could it not? You're already.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was always a question of like how fast, and this is the last of the coppers.
It's true.
I would go ahead and stow them both.
Mm.
Oh, Xyrix does not, but like I
take a province here. I assume. Province miser.
If you're gonna do that, do you need 1 more? I guess you don't technically need 1 more lost city. Capital comes with a silver. Gross.
Ew, gross.
Yak. So I think big thing this turn is, does arfarfarf find
their
merchant guild? If not, I think this puts Xyrix in pretty strong position.
Is it like merchant?
Although, how many buys does Xyrix have? Is what?
Oh, I just noticed. I'm doing the art and consonant merchant guild. Merchant guild. There you go.
Well, do you? I mean,
no, you don't.
You buy.
I mean, you can't triple.
But obviously, yeah, you can just buy province double duchy.
Yeah.
It just you're not totally dud immune here now as Xyrix. Like I think the 3rd miser. I guess I would have preferred to get a 3rd merchant guild, or even the capital that Cave mentioned.
Yeah. Okay. Rough.
Rather than another miser, because I just wanted the extra buy.
So double duchy here doesn't have a whole lot of.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is over unless Xyrix just duds.
Wow.
Well, if you figure that you need Xyrix to dud anyway. Actually, what if Yeah, I was like to say, what if you salt province?
Yeah, but okay.
If Xyrix doesn't find plus buy, I think it makes sense. I mean, it's okay. They're gonna lose, but like the world in which you win is one in which Xyrix duds by not finding plus buy, and Xyrix only has 2 plus buy cards in the deck. It's like not impossible that they bottom deck both of the merchant guilds, don't get there, and then you just win the next turn by salting another province. So I think it's a reasonable call there to salt the province. And like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like Xyrix. If Xyrix has a good turn and they have plus buy, they're gonna get double province anyway. So you not taking any provinces doesn't help. If you you like double duchy, it's not really doing anything. If you buy like province and then salt something else or buy an estate, that doesn't really do anything. So yeah, I like that choice in that moment. I don't like the choice
to not go for miser.
The overall deck construction.
Yeah,
I think that if you're going to rush the end game like in the face of miser, like I think you have to, one of the ways you have to think about this is like assume that your opponent goes for miser. If you think going for miser isn't correct, fine, but assume your opponent goes for miser and then determine like, okay, given that, like what's my response? And I think I don't know if this is wrong. I think if you frame it that way, then it's like you want to have more payload and more like buy-oriented payload faster. Baker is slow ramp payload, and it's more like about like reliability, like in spreading your money out, than it is about like just burning down the provinces quickly. So like if you're not doing the miser thing, I want to open like Dungeon Baron and then like just like aggressively like green like sooner, and yeah. But I'd like to think that miser would still beat whatever line like that, but I'm actually not sure just because of Salty Earth. If Salty Earth wasn't there, then I'd be pretty confident that the miser line is correct. But with Salty Earth, it's like
I think arfarfarf had one turn where if they had found their merchant guild, they could have double provinced. I don't know if that in the end would have been winning at all, but
it might have been, because then at the end, like if you just under the simple assumption that that there's one less province left. I mean, I don't know how much money arfarfarf would have had, but like maybe double salt would have won. So you would like on the last turn that arfarfarf took. I mean, it's not necessarily that simple. Xyrix might have played it differently, but I do think Xyrix like needed more buys, like I said, and so I think if arfarfarf had found plus buy that turn, it would have put Xyrix potentially in an awkward spot because of that relative lack of gains that you needed to catch up. The third miser, I think, was just not good. Like I wasn't even really sold on the second miser, to be honest. Third miser, I think, was actively bad.
Okay. Nevertheless, Xyrix stomped on his division. And
I wouldn't call this a stomping, this match.
Well, not this match, but the season. 23-7, I think.
I think so, yeah.
77%
I accounted for
win rate.
I accounted for almost 50% of Xyrix's losses this season.
Congratulations. Well done. So where does this leave you?
It leaves me...
Oh, you're at the same... You're both at 10 wins right now, I think.
I think that's right, yeah. So winner take all, last match against arfarfarf tomorrow.
Okay. Congratulations to Xyrix.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to write a DM now about the Championship of Tears. And you will hear my mystery co-host again tomorrow.
Mystery co-host, yes. Who could it be?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
It's a secret to everyone.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be down to do commentary for the championship match, but I don't think it has been scheduled yet. But I'm calling dibs here right now.
All right. Well, something to consider for the future. But for now, thanks for watching. Until next time.
Goodbye.
/ tomorrow. Bye.